So these two questions were multiple choice questions for 1 mark each. I'll briefly read you the STEM and then I'll talk you through it. So we've got research findings indicate an improvement in memory if the locations of learning and recall are the same. Sounds familiar when we did context-dependent memory. To test these findings, an experiment was conducted under the following conditions. So condition 1, 20 people learned and recalled word list A in the same location. And condition 2, the same 20 people learned word list B in one location and recalled word list B in a different location. Makes sense. One condition's in the same location, the other condition is in a different location to the one that they learned the list in. So the experiment was counterbalanced and the two conditions were completed in a single day. Identify the type of experiment used in this study. So you had 6 options to pick from. Now, it's asking for a type of experiment and it gives you the options of independent groups, which is a design, so it's definitely not A. It gives you the option of repeated measures as F, which is again a design, so it's not that one. So you've got a choice, in actual fact, it's got C, match pairs, again a design, so it's not that one. So straight away you can get rid of 3 of them. So we've got the choice of a laboratory, a natural, and a quasi. Now, to have a natural or a quasi, you need a naturally occurring IV, something that's already there, something that you can't manipulate as a researcher. So as in like you can't make the people do that. Now, the IV in this one is the word list that you're giving them in terms of, are you doing it in the same location, or are you recalling it and learning it in a different location? So that's not naturally occurring. So the only obvious answer left is a laboratory, and most studies like that one, if you think back to the memory topic, most of them are in labs, so that's another clue as well. So if you didn't get that right, I'd be a little bit embarrassed because it was an obvious one. And then the other question is to identify the experimental design used in the study. Now, it gives you a massive clue because on condition 2, it says the same 20 people, which indicates to you that the people are taking part in all conditions of the IV, or both of the conditions in this case, because there's 2 conditions. And another clue as well in the STEM was that it said it was counterbalanced, and the only design that can be counterbalanced is repeated measures. So again, it gave you the same options as the first one. So you can get rid of the laboratory, you can get rid of the natural, you can get rid of the quasi because they're experiments. And then all that's left is independent groups, match pairs and repeated measures. And there's 2 massive clues there that it's repeated measures. So again, a bit of an obvious answer, that one. So I'd be a bit embarrassed if you didn't get that and you need to go back over your notes again, because they were really, really easy marks to get that a lot of you got wrong, which was very, very surprising. I think maybe you didn't revise research methods, even though I put a reminder on to say to revise it. So yeah, there you go.